Prisoner stands, slowly. He is a giant, almost twice your height. He looms over you. There's a great strength there, but also a gentleness to his posture, his movements. I am not your enemy, Quarry, and I don't believe you are mine either. I will happily answer your questions if you return to me. I will help in every way I can, but I fear I am as ignorant as anybody else here. He points at Grish. But that one cannot join us again. His mind is locked on target. He will not find your real culprit for you. Sire turns his back to you. Your conversation is over for the time being. Prince needs to hear what happened here. Fascinating. I don't even know how long this takes to complete. And I know there are multiple paths, so obviously there's replayability here. The office is still as grand and impressive as it was the last time you were here. You and Grish approach. A silent nod indicates your colleague wants you to take the lead again. Prince stands at the window as you approach. He turns. A smile of recognition. Welcome back, program. How are things? Shrug. I fear things have continued to slide in your absence. I find myself increasingly forgetful. Some kind of lasting symptom of the explosion, you think? Seems to be the case. I've heard. I did find it profoundly unsettling. To be myself, but also to have parts missing. I'm a program that prides myself on my memory, my user given... No, I go too far. I thank the users for my gifts, of course. Prince looks out the window. Tonight I am jealous of the programs out there who continue to ebb and flow untouched by what has happened here. How many programs function entirely in the dark? How many remain ignorant, so peaceful? Hi, ooh. Then teach them. A smirk. And how would I do that? Meet them where they are. Down there? I can't remember the last time I walked the streets of this city. Prince wobbles slightly. Precipitably. That's not how you say that word. I guarantee you that's not how you say that word. Imperceptibly. Grish notices. Are you alright, Administrator? He straightens. Of course, I'm just a little off balance from tonight's events. I find it hard to focus in on the detective's points and questions. I've forgotten so much from earlier. You can help, program? I can. Then do it, please. Help me put things back together a little. Prince takes the disc from his back, hands it to Grish, who hands it to you. Okay. Okay, we did it. Alright. The orange light of the administrator fizzled, blinking occasionally, common for programs of his advanced age. His voice croaked as he asked his last question. Do you understand? He fiddled with the light rings of his fingers as Prince considered everything he'd been told. He had studied under his mentor for 100 cycles, learning everything that could be learned about the repository and its meaning functions. In every sense that it mattered, he did indeed understand. He also understood that the administrator hated him. That ego and pride would never allow him to accept Prince as his successor. He was old and fat and utterly useless, taking up space that Prince had earned many times over. It was in that moment Prince decided to de-res his mentor at the earliest opportunity. He knew his function. Whoa! Whoa! Okay, something tells me I should not have learned this. You hand the disc back to Grish, who replaces it on Prince's back. Prince stretches, rolling his neck, and smiles to himself. Ah, that's better. He turns to face you. So, What is your conclusion in this case? Too early to say. Yes, quite. I respect your discretion in the matter. How long does this usually take? As long as it takes? Watch your tone, program. Prince tightens. Time is short, and it is important your work here is swift. I am, of course, comfortable to answer any questions you may have of me or Grish here before you resume your investigation. Ask as many... What am I stepping on? How will Sierra's fellow programs react to his, imprisonment? Prince laughs. Not well, I imagine. As you no doubt gathered from your conversation with him, he's kind. His kind, the automata, stand directly opposed to the sanctuary of our sanctity of our civilization. They blaspheme and they mock, and they bring nothing to back up their outlandish claims. They refuse the existence of the users, but can provide no evidence of their absence. It's infuriating. Prince shrinks back a little from his triad. More of his kind every day, making demands of the rest of us. I sincerely hope they are not foolish enough to start a fight over this. You are uncertain of his certainty. How long before the explosion did Cass arrive with the item for storage? Barely enough time to register the arrival of our system. Whoever did this, they knew ahead of time. They planned this. It's not good. Point to someone with information about our procedures. Oh, it's far worse than that. It implies the involvement of someone with information about the procedures of Core. Riz winces. Whoever did this knows more about the comings and goings of our vault than I do. Why hide away all this information? Did Ada not give her usual speech about pruning and refining information? Prince smiles. We don't hide anything. We maintain society via careful control of data. It requires a delicate and respectful touch. There's information that can kill, program. That doesn't sit well with you. There's information that can kill. No more questions. As you wish. Prince's head tilts slightly to the side. He raises 2 fingers to his ear. An incoming message. Yes? Where? I see. He looks back to you, a determined flash to his eyes. Welcome back. It would appear we have an issue. Yes? Prince appears shaken. My exterior guards tell me a known criminal has just landed on the building. Her name is Proxy. Have you encountered her before? The name rings a bell. It should. I believe she's wanted for a number of crimes, some of the worst imaginable. Grish tenses. She's a thief, a pirate. No respect for all the work done here. Prince goes to his shelves and begins to pack a few items into a small bag. This is no coincidence. She must surely be involved in the theft tonight. I am moving to a secure location. Grish, you're coming with me. As you wish. Furry, for my security, I'm afraid I can't tell you where I'm going. I will still be in the repository, but I will be unavailable for now. He finishes filling the bag up and seals it. I know your order doesn't engage in ongoing events, that you are forbidden from interfering, but I need you to reconsider that oath in service of myself, our work, and Core. I need you to go up there and meet this interloper. I need you to find out her involvement in the vault explosion and prevent her from doing any more damage. When the time is right, I will return. All right. Thank you. I trust you'll make the right decision if one must be made. He picks up the bag and heads for the elevator. Grish follows behind. Disc in hand. She's on the landing pad, Query. I suspect some of your answers are up there with her. I have no intention of breaking my oath, but I want him to trust me. Unknown location. Go to the landing pad. The landing pad juts out of the side of the repository like a grid bug clinging unsteadily to a mountain. You're starting to relate to grid bugs. You're no negotiator. You've never interacted with an active crime directly. I slap rhinos! Welcome in! Disciples of Tron investigate. They do not instigate. A yell tears through the rain, breaks your process. Greetings, program. She stands in the center of the platform. Behind her, a stolen recognizer takes off, soaring back into whatever corner of the city it's usually hidden. She walks towards you. Her swagger implies casual charm. How are you doing, I slap rhinos? I hope you're doing well. But you can sense a readiness to strike. Danger may not be present, but it is certainly pre-cached. I said, greetings, program. A playful anger crosses her eyes. Do you have a name? Query. She laughs at you. You're more of a widow wrapped in an enigma. I am very jealous of you. Very jealous and envious of you. No, it's... I know. You're DOT, right? Sworn to find truth outside the wheels of power, etc., etc. But it's still a charmingly fitting name. I'm Proxy. I'm sure you've already been told a great deal about me. Why don't you give me your side of it? I'm a scoundrel, a ne'er-do-well, a good-for-nothing. Well, nothing except liberating the property of bigger scoundrels. She does a little sarcastic bow. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. I think we're going to be very good friends, Detective. She's toying with you. Okay, I'm just going to say it right now. I want this coat. I want this attire. I love everything about this outfit. Before you ask me your questions and we get to negotiating what happens next, I have one pressing question, if I may. Shoot. It's less of a question and more than an observation, really. It unsettles me. My question is, why is this landing pad not secured? No guards, nothing preventing my landing, unloading. My code whispers, trap, to me. I have been surrounded by 6 angry programs with discs in hand the moment I set foot on such sacred ground. Word sacred with stress, ringed for every available drop of sarcasm. No offense, but you're not as scary as the welcome I anticipated. Something happened here. Are the usual programs occupied? I mean, it's pretty obvious from the building that what happened here. You know what happened. I do, but you look so keen on explaining. Silence. She giggles to herself. An explosion tore apart your vault, and when someone like me sees that it happened, to a facility legendary for its security, I think to myself, maybe there's an opportunity there. And then when I arrive and see the guards are scattered elsewhere, I become certain that there's an opportunity. She gestures at you. You're all they had to send up to me, no doubt tightening security around the zealot Prinz. How is Grish, by the way? You know each other? We used to. We fought together in the war. I think we took wildly different lessons from our time together. The first sign of weakness. A little sadness crosses her face. It's gone in an instant, partitioned away under layers of bravado. I'm here because I see an opportunity. An opportunity to take something of my own, while you're busy chasing around that other thief. Why tell me? Because it's fun to have an audience. I like her. She smiles, but knows that's not good enough answer. You're DOT. You investigate. You don't prevent. I'll be long gone before your case officially opens against me. You'll never find me. She's working very hard to appear confident. It's almost working. Confident, but out of boasts. Ask your questions then. Tell me about the war. She looks down. Nothing to tell. A bad time. A time I'd rather forget. I could help with that. A gift the users didn't grant us. I mean, I'm good at defragmenting memories, but fragmenting memories? Gift the users didn't grant us. No, cursed to remember everything that happens to us outside of errors and glitches. Can you imagine what it must be to have the power to curate your memories like a user? That hit a little too close to home. She shakes her head. Tell me what you're going to steal. Data. No, sorry, data. Data's person. There are great secrets being kept in this building. One in particular has infinite value. I need it. She smiles, empowered even by the idea of it. Do not let on that it's treat. Don't give that away. What data? Data our leaders tells us don't exist. When Flynn created this grid, he left behind code which would empower a program in ways we could not imagine, giving them abilities beyond anything any program has ever possessed. So it's a separate program Flynn created, you say. I'll find that code tonight. It's here somewhere. Fairy tales. Maybe. We'll see. Are you going to hurt programs tonight? Only those I need to. Those that get in my way. Matter of fact, the point, no bravado. Derezzing is easy for you? She gestures as if throwing her disc. It's all in the wrists. I do what I have to survive. She holds her eyes, no budge. Let's move on. Good, I think I'm done talking. Her tone has shifted. The bravado of earlier has slipped away. She's finished playing. I'm going to walk past you now. I'm going to walk past you and into the repository. Once there, I'll do what I have to do. Find what I came for. You need to get out of my way. She reaches to her back, draws her disc. It sparks and shivers with energy. You have no doubt she knows how to use it. I'm not your enemy. Good, don't forget it. A bullying tone. You don't like it. You wonder how she'll use this power she covets. And then it happens. She moves fast, closing the gap between you, holding her disc to your neck. You feel the sizzle of its brush against you. You instinctively draw your own disc, just like you were taught. You hold it millimeters from her neck. A few particles of her hair turn to light and drift off the platform, sliced by your weapon. You're fast, program. She jumps back, adopting a throwing stance. You mirror her. Stop. I don't want to fight. I promise you, unless you lower your disc, there will be one. And it will be brief. She stands ready, a stalemate. This moment matters, a choice either way. Ah! Ooh! Ooh! Ah. Remember your oath. You are sworn not to interfere. If she gets no. I'm sworn not to interfere. You open your right hand, dropping your disc to the floor beneath you. It clanks metal against metal. I am not your enemy, Proxy. My job is to investigate, not fight you. She smiles, replacing her disc on her back. I'm glad, genuinely. She walks over, picks up your disc, hands it back to you, before brushing past to the elevator. Next time I see you, Query, I will have the power of Flynn. I'll remember the respect you showed me. The elevator door closes. She is gone. The rain continues to smash the landing pad. You stand alone. You did that which no DAOT must never do. You made it. You made a decision. It's becoming a dangerous habit tonight. It's so cold out here.